Hello, welcome back. This is day 13. We are finished with the 2.0 storyline. And now, what's next? I have no idea. No, actually, I have one idea. At the end of the ending cutscene, we heard Bahamut, or we might have heard Bahamut. And that might be the next major issue in the world. Quick reference, you watch, hold on, let me see. If you watch you go to the Final Fantasy XIV official YouTube channel. It's a Japanese channel. Go to Final Fantasy FFXIV Flames of Truth. It'll show you the cinematic of the Battle of Qarn and the what happened and what transpired during that battle. You'll also see the heroics of Louis Soir, which I can confirm is Alphinaud's and his sister's grandfather, and the owner to that staff up there, and the previous leader of the Scions. It wasn't called the Scions, I think it was called the Council or something like that. Okay, that's enough. The Archons have conducted the preliminary investigation into the origin of that roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. Not a new primal, very, very old primal. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it a mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and hereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues and we need you now, no less than before. I accidentally pressed twice. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm from this very star. Arma identification. What? A thin rectangular piece of what appears to be cement. Placing it near your pseudo Magitech armor will magically bring the Oh! Oh. I got a mount? Think? Yep. Nice. Lost in thought. Oh, it pleases me to see you well. Tataru! Hey, buddy! Do excuse me for interrupting. My lady, the gentleman from Ashkana Exports, has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Hey! Aw, she's so cute. Ever since we defeated Gaia's fan Balser and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world had followed our every move, scars remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Oh, they trying to sponsor us or something? Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Of course it does. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Trace it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as of every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not easily rejected. He's part of the syndicate? When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of serving Eorzea and not the interests of individual Eorzans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? No. We are doing fine. I don't think us getting sponsorship and helping underground organizations to get money and stuff, I don't think that's the way to go. Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me. I did not mean to burden you so. All good. Under a lot of pressure. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I don't know. Thancred's been having a rough year this year, so I'm not sure if he wants to talk about anything other than just relaxing. So I tried my best to not to spoil myself with any other story related lore. The only thing I was sort of, I guess I know what the next quest is about, to be honest. I accidentally read it in one of the Wikipedia pages as this curiosity got the hold of me. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief among the refugees of Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads. Each path is paved with good intention, but where they lead is far from clear. Guy is the most wisest person. Okay. Ishtola. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Luminzans sent word of the summoning of Titan? And mayhap you may also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merle that her people had broken the treaty with the Kobolds, and the Beastmen had just responded. That we had been called to intervene in the conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominzans to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. On this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many Dalian alliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Yep. So we are a neutral force, but there have been many times where we picked a side. That's not what we want! I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papilamo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Oh. Getting like sex objects? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what is she getting. Chocolate. It can't be chocolate unless she's vegan. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles. Neutrality is ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. She's enjoying it right now. It is the lot of powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall be ours ever. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and their fortune so finite. Oh boy. Equip Alpha Node. So they didn't give me their opinion. They just... I guess they... From the gist of it, it sounds like they all want to be neutral. They don't want outside forces to interfere with the Scions. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I've reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along. So we are getting a sponsor, and it's part of the syndicate. I like it. Alpha Node? Is it aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it, Minfilia. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ulda. Oh. We must do what? So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetherite? Is that what's going on? The fucking Syndicate didn't put a fucking crystal so I couldn't fucking teleport here all this time? Fuck them. That's right. I said fuck the Syndicate. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied on us unless we cooperate. If Ulda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. The Golden Saucer. Oh, Mordona? What? Revenant's Toll, to be precise, it lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am of course conscious of the fact that we developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community towards their years of concerted effort. Ulda is our home, Alpha Node. Cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. Well, the decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall shared purpose which first moved us to found the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to find and found the path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as. That will be all. Alpha note. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of yours to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Get vitality, determination, tenacity, strength, critical hit, direct hit. I'm probably gonna get strength, direct hit. Whoa, what? Critical hit or direct hit rate? Actually, don't know. I wish there was a recommended button, but there isn't. Oh, I should fix my stuff. Once again, Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Leaving Ul'dah. Did it truly come to this? Oh, pray and to Alpha Node. Is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alpha Node waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him she shall have my answer in due time. Take your time. Not like we're in a rush or anything. I also agree with Alpha Node because people already know where we're situated in. I mean, the Garlean Empire immediately knew and they somehow teleported in. So I'm pretty sure moving is the best idea. Taking a drink of water. Okay, let's go. Where's your business? Found it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of this fanciful room? What rumors? I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Lamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flahamin's, that's probably not how you pronounce it, absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flahamin's was alive and well. Alas, they have served to rekindle an irrational hope in Minfilia, which now clouds her judgment. This talk of Ul'dah as our home, and of the insurmountable difficulties of moving to Mordona is no more than an expression of her unwillingness to go and let go. Nonsense in a word, but until the tales of Flahamin's miraculous preservation have been categorically disproved, I fear she will remain lost to reason. That being the case, I propose we set about disproving this post haste. Let's see how these fanciful claims stand up to investigation. One of the most recent of this latest crop of rumors come to us by way of Father Ilweed. Question him for me. Shall look into another alleged sighting of another and follow a nun. Taking a while. Why is this taking so long? Hold on, I'm fixing something. Yeah, good enough. Speak with Father Eluide at the Church of Sant Adama Landama. Where is that? It's not here, is it? No, it's not. Very much elsewhere, I think. Okay, well, forgetting how to get across. Oh, Father Illweed? You know that guy. Why would he spread rumors, though? At least he's a monster. Good morning. Alphanod told me to expect you. Now, you are doubtless eager to ask me certain questions, but before you do, I must stress that I myself did not see Flahamin. Though I very much wish I had. I merely hearkened unto the tale of a mourner who came to stay with us. He is still here, if you wish to hear it for yourself. You'll find him in the lit yard, I think. Lit yard visitor. Ah, I saw Flamin. Just as clearly as I see you now, and yes, I'm sure it was her before you ask. I could never forget a woman like that. It was nigh on 7 summers ago I first set eyes on her, and I still remember it as if it were yesterday. I'm happy to report that the years have only made her more beautiful. Where did I... Oh, Costa del Sol. She was giving lessons to Gegaruju's women, and their voice, God's voice, that soft tinkling of bells resonated in my very soul. I dare not say how her songs touched me. That's gross, dude. Or maybe it's not gross. Maybe I'm completely wrong and perverted in thinking that. Father? Do I believe the man's tale? Well, I believe that he believes it, though I do wonder. I doubt I would recognize someone I barely knew, whom I hadn't seen in 7 years. But if there is even the slightest possibility that Flamen yet lives, do we not owe it to Minfilia to pursue it? I'll speak. Intelligence. There it is. This woman resembling Flamen was Flamen was employed at Costa del Sol, then that is where you should go. I will inform Alpha Node of these latest developments. You need only concern yourself with the search. Master Gigaruju should remember you from your past engagements, so I suggest you waste no time and approach him more directly. What the hell? Also, I have a new mount, right? The Magitech armor. That's sentient. There it is. I would prefer bird, to be honest. Got cat girls on the side. Oh sweet siren of the sands, my miqo'te muse. Why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane! I mean, Lil, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamen? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Egad, man! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Whoa. It's an exaggeration for dramatic effect. As to her current whereabouts, I recall her mentioned Wineport, but there's no need to pursue her, my friend. When she tires of her rough way of living, she will make straight for Costa del Sol and fling herself into my waiting arms, flushed, breathless. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a thing for miqo'tes. I mean, who wouldn't? Cat guys, cat girls. Can I teleport there? Yep. Come on, bird. Rest your legs. We are on a wild goose chase again. Well, if it isn't Lil, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. It was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Wait, she's smelly? So is she like an undead person thing? Okay, never mind. Where's the next guy? not the guy. Hey, you want to know if I've seen a miqo'te lass by the name of Flamen? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Wait, what? What is happening here? So some people can see her, but other people can't. And most people can smell her? This is weird. There's a weird one. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts. In fact, I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. It's a weird quest. Around here, right? Of course. Someone's gonna ambush. Wait, what? Hold up, what? What the fuck? Wait, Minfilia is a mix of miqo'te and... I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused Gubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and Flamen. I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Half a note? Nope. Typical. Of all the many leads, yours obviously had to be the one which bore fruit. I don't know why I bother. The strong stress of Uldo, I presume? Minfilia, or I should say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You're the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh well, that does please me. More than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forests of La Nocia aside, when exactly will that time be right? When I deem it so. You imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, you say? And settled. The Wineport below. What is happening? Though she was presumed dead, but the body was missing, so in speculation, she might have not been dead. 7 years later, she's alive. You know how big a shock this would be for everyone. He was looking for this perfume to save the world. This is not at all how I envisioned it. Having been apprised our situation, Lady Flamin has consented to plead our case to Minfilia regarding the proposed move to Bordona. However, she will only do so once her perfume is complete. Moreover, she would insist that we aid her in obtaining the final ingredient. She will not be swayed, I assure you. I tried. Let's just get this over with, shall we? You just gave me some wine? Materia? I haven't seen materia ever. I've never seen the materia here in this game. Believe me when I tell you that I'm every bit as eager to return to Vesper Bay as you are. There's work to be done here however, so listen well. I require pristine salamander oil to complete my perfume. Oil this pure can only be obtained by the belly of the Gurgantch. Jeez. A notoriously elusive species of wavekin native to Bronze Lake. Said the name like 4 times in a row the same way. Hey, elusive I say, yet no less sensible to the lure of the right bait. In this instance, could be freshly slain mud pugilists. Pugilists? 3 placed at the water's edge should be sufficient to tempt any GG lurking nearby. They're aggressive. Okay. This is dumb. This is a very dumb quest. Of course, she won't tell me the real reason why she wants this perfume, right? Or maybe she's going back to her daughter after the perfume is done because it's a nostalgic smell. And the only one that Minfilia would recognize. That's my guess. This doesn't explain why she's been missing for 7 years though. 7 fucking years. Was she making this perfume for the last 7 years? Are you kidding me? Understand that it is the utmost important that as I finish this perfume before I accompany you to Festival Bay, please bring the oil as soon as possible. There you go, lady. Once again, I am in your debt. I distilled the flowers' oils in your absence, so all that remains is to... There. It is ready. And so am I. It is time we sent to see my... what? Yep, I knew it. Now we're gonna see her, and then she go like, I know that smell. That's the smell of my mom. I remember as a kid. Blah, blah. Person has a few screws loose, my opinion. If this is all that it does, it could be for a totally different reason, but I suspect that my theory is correct. In which case, then this is a stupid quest, and this is a stupid mom. Maybe she was hiding for good reason. The perfume was only like the last month thing. Then I would run. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Ooh, you dope. Oh my god. These assholes. Okay, well, we found your mom, sort of. I'm more surprised that you're half miqo'te, half human, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the miqo'te gene is dominant. Antecedents, you have a guest. Wait, Lamin? Celia. Aww. I haven't seen her like this in years, Lil. Aww. It's tough being a leader. I never truly believed it when they told me that you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Celia. I learned from the breast. The breast? The best. I'm not talking about boobs. I have a gift for you. Potion of perfume. Dulcetia's perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. I figured. So she was hiding for a different reason. But she wanted to meet up with her not grandchild, her daughter. Because we beat the Imperials! Ugh, recently, it was no trouble to me, darling. Here, I cannot say the same for Lil, however, I could not have done it without him. Thank you. Thank you both. There's something else. You look so young. This is cat's eye I found. All those years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know how to survive. Oh, she's not blood related. It was Lamin, okay. Thought it clicked. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. I gave it to Lamin as a gift. He said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Something amiss? No, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed and made me so proud that words frame it. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Amen? You built it once, Acelia. You can build it again. And this time we'll do it together. Truly? She's gonna disappear. Could be this pessimist side of me, but I feel like she's gonna just vanish after establishing a headquarters in Mordona. Alphano, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Gathering, Perception, GP. I don't know. First one. Minfilia wishes to discuss plans for the forthcoming move to Mordona. As ever, your enthusiasm is greatly appreciated. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less to its heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still going on and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support. Sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we'll need them more than they need us. With their assistance, much essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationship with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers will be proved difficult, if not impossible. Need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent. Hello? Really, Alpha Node? If I need concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Remnant Toll. God, they're both beautiful. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from the Master Alpha Node, we thought it best to begin talks at earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Remnant's Toll hold the science of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There you are, of course. Certain provisions which must needs to be negotiated. If it please you, I will do so. It does. Sir, unless I'm much mistaken, you are the one known as Lil, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Lapworn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will do us a favor with your presence here long. That was quick. Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you. Well, perhaps I should dispatch you to the Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But there is something else I would ask you of first, not as a scion, but as a friend. My mother is troubled. I've seen her behave this way before. I know she will dismiss my concerns if I inquire. Despite our closeness, she has ever been unwilling to burden me with her problems. It may be that she will welcome your concern, however. She likes you. And more importantly, you are not family. Do not bother with subterfuge. She will know I sent you. Simply do what you can to help her. That is all I ask. I'm in your debt. Hello? Oh, she's inside with Tataru? No. Where is she? Where the hell? Where the hell is she? Is she inside? No, that can't be right. It says she's outside. What? What is happening right now? Oh, she is here. Okay. That was weird. Have I become an open book, or has she required still greater powers of insight? I'll choose to believe the latter. You must know one of my earrings is damaged. I'm not wont to sigh for such trifles, but they were a gift. Here, you wish to help, yes? Then do what I cannot. Take them to the Goldsmith Guild in Ul'dah and see if anything can be done. I just realized that the Goldsmith's guild master name is Meme Desu. that intentional? If it's not, that's incredible. But if it is, then good on you, Square. Mean Desu. Yes, what is it? Earrings, you say? Well, very well, let me see them. Why that 12? I know this design. Full cat's eyes, polished and set so exquisitely as to make the clearest of diamonds seem dour and dull. Are you a banana? Cause I find you appealing. Hey Kevin, what's up? Oh fuck. I don't know why that got me. Oh man. I'm a sucker for bad jokes, I guess. Oh boy. Alright. Laman's Aria. And if I am any judgment of quality, crafted by Master Neil Fresden himself. Oh dear. I thought myself above sentiment. Look at my hands, they're shaking. I require no payment, sir. To be entrusted with this duty is reward enough. But since I must needs devote my full attention to the task at hand, mayhap you could attend to a small matter while I work. I have an appointment to meet one of my suppliers, a fellow by the name of Odinel, at Beer God's Strike in southern Danelon. He has prepared a shipment of ores for me. You see, if you would collect in my stead, I would be most grateful. I guess. Whoa, okay, all the way over there. Okay, cool. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Hope everything's going well. Should hope so. It's a Friday and all. Ah! Yeah. Actually, no. It's like there's like 15 seconds to this thing. There's no way we would kill it in time. Let's just go. There's only 10 seconds left. There's no way I can do enough damage as a level 37 or ish. Around that level. There's only like one other person I saw. So, lost cause. I've already tried. Yeah, just chilling. How are you? Yeah, just getting back into the swing of things. Let's see what's next in this game. I was told Heaven's Word is not gonna happen until I get past whatever story quest this is. So I'm excited. And I also heard good things about Heaven's Word, so I'm super excited. Came all this way on Meme Desu's account. Well, bloody hells, can't deny I'm a bit surprised by that. He's normally a right pain in the arse, you see. Always comes to cloak his goods in person, and then spends the gods know-how long inspecting them. It'd take some strange serious to stop him. Hey, he's not on his deathbed, is he? No? Strange. Here's his ore anyway, or square, right? Then give the man my regards. Oliver Doolittle. That's a good name. I really like that name. It's really good. You've returned at the perfect time, friend. Ah, yes. May I have my ores? Sack of ores. Good. I shall sort through these later. Now the Aria. Fortunately, only the clasp was damaged. The rest seemed remarkably well maintained. You may be sure that I took every possible precaution when replacing the broken section. Oh, and I also took the liberty of polishing the piece, as you can see. No, I require no payment. Truth be told, I would happily have paid you for the privilege of laying my hands on such a masterpiece. To have attended to this restoration may well be the defining achievement of my career thus far. My sincerest thanks. Everyone holds Flamen in such high regard. I just don't know what she did. Should probably watch some people doing quests in Final Fantasy 1.0. All I know is that she's a miqo'te dancer. I mean, that's a +1 because she's miqo'te. As racist as that does sound. Well, did you do as I bid you? Pray tell, your trip was not for naught. Not for naught. Didn't misread that. That's what it said. Ah! Thank you. They sparkle as they did the day Neil gave them to me. My Neil, who sleeps even now, looking for all the world, as if that cursed blade had taken his young life mere moments ago, not years. Gods, I could almost bear it if he were truly gone, but here he lingers. Can the soul be at peace while the flesh yet remains? Every day I pray that he has entered Thal's realm. I pray and pray and pray. To love is to lose, child. One can but postpone the moment of parting. And so I shall. My daughter will not lose me again. Not for a while longer yet, God's willing. Tell Acelia that I am quite well. She should concentrate on more important matters, so should you. Quite well, you say? We both know she's not. Yet mayhap she will be in time. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Everyone's here? You're here. Good. I'm always here when you're here. Negotiations are concluded. And our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have their new home in Mordona, Rising Stones. Yay! Bittersweet victory, truth be told. I cannot deny that I had to come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the alliance leaders of our plans, and they have pledged their full support, General Robin included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Yeah, is that wise? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Yeah. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, and that all may know that the signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. While obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that the power is accountable to no one, and one at once to all. Like the Three Musketeers? And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire, to you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. I almost thought I'd get a flashback there. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. Yeah! I was looking at Tataru and Papillamo during that exchange. Oh, they're so cute! There must be something I can do. Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamen to teach me the basics of mining too. That's so adorable. Wants to help so much. Minfilia has a mind to dispatch you to Revenant's Toll. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alpha Node, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with the emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Surely his sense of the timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. 2 tasks. First, I would like you to deliver these documents to Slackborn. Why I gotta do this? My travel documents? I didn't read it cause, oh god. This feels like filler content. Oh, the quests. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect to see you. It has been far too long. You have something for me, yes? Got a ladder. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Excellent. Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't though, we will just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Well, you'll see soon enough. Okay. Questions. Speak to Bibimo at Alamigo? Oh, okay, sure. Can I not go out this way? Behold, the magnificent ruin of the sunken temple of Qarn. Even though it was used for the Beladians, the greater glory of Azima, the sun goddess. As for the rest of it, you will hear that. But I'm good and ready to publish. Oh, you're the adventure that Slackmorn sent the word about. Yes, no doubt there was a ward stone to be had deep inside the ruins. Regret to remind you, however, that this temple has been the death of many adventure, and it's gonna be a party quest. Fuck! That's level 35. What? Level 35? What? Seriously? Okay. Sure. Why not? Mining? Oh, mining? Oh, mining. Speaking of Kevin, oh, only cut up. Boop boop boo, boop boop boo, boop boo. Bronzing it. I'll make a bronzing glue with copper ore and something else. So time to buy copper ore and get our other stuff. Other stuff, please. Go upstairs or something? Yep. Protects. Can I buy a trout here? Is that possible? fish? Fish maybe? Fish? No fish. Weird. Alright, time to catch fish. Oh shit. That was quick. I'll get a better weapon, to be honest. Qarn facer. Did 8-year-old die? What the hell? First. Waiting on you. Hello, friend. What the fuck? Oh, come back! Okay. Okay. Tatar? Tatar? Tatar. In about 3 years for myself. Oh. I'm glowing plates if you have Doom. could do it. Possible. This is taking a lot of damage. Okay. Learning is good. Okay, so I know what to look out for. And I have to kill the bees and protect the treasure chest? Ooh. I heal up. Or not. Dude's got to die on plate. Oh. Hold on. Oh fuck. This is a really cool mechanic though. I like it. I don't think that's enough. Damn it. Loopy. Oh, gross. the crop first, right? Yeah. Oh. Why would you do that? Pleasure chests. Not like there's a trap in here, right? Or just random. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna trust them to do it. Oh. It's a giant statue! Oh my god, I was right. Oh my god, it is a giant statue. Oh, it's very creepy though. I guess it works the same way as... yeah, Tomb again. Okay. Okay, here we go. We'll learn as we go. I'm okay with that, to be honest. I don't think it's on it though. Oh. Oh my god, we did it! First time, yay! And phase 2. Nope, never mind. Never mind, not phase 2. Poof! I gave them all. Hmm. That was fun. Maybe I should get like a different slot car. One of these were horizontal. Can I make it horizontal maybe? No, I don't think so. Lucas. That's everywhere. That? Wait, what are chuckle? What's chuckle then? That almost sounds maniacal. I'll put that one away. Flex, pose, beckon, think, doze, poke. Poke. Face palm. That's funny. All right. I like hug. Hey, respects. Straight face. Nah. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay? Okay, okay. Okay. Well, I have to explore the Sunken Temple. I did it. Or we did it. Found the ward stone. Incredible. Ah, can you not feel the power that emanates from this humble stone? Eh? Not really? Ah, just like a Gridanian. Practical to a fault. Let me tell you, there's more true magic than you credit in taking all possible precautions. One thing's for certain, that temple managed to stymie more explorers than ordinary gangers can account for. Laumalt? What's up? Or no, Sarkmalark? Not really interested in what he has to say, to be honest. Just here for the story. Why does it take so long? For in between quests to end. I'm attacking next and Wolf 51 for God's sake. Thank you. Damn it. Never mind. Go this way, right? On this way. On this way? Nope. Guess I do have to go through this place. Which is fine, it's just not very apparent how to get there. Unless he told me in dialogue, which I skipped. That's possible. Red box. Oh, hi there. Indeed. Whoops. could hear the explosion, I knew you would make a success of it. Well now, in the nick you are, lad. Again to showing up. This one you're needed. Traveling everywhere for these quests. Oh. Big ass mushrooms. Lawn? You could just walk back, I guess. Guess I'm gonna put this box in my pocket. No worries. Okay. Yup. Ugh. attacked by this Tali, well, roll me into stardust and dash me from the sky. That right? I think I could use it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I didn't think so. Oh, I'm helping out the town. That's why. Oh, okay, I see. I see how this is working now. Favors for favors. Could really use with another spear or halberd. Or polearm, or whatever I'm supposed to be using. Really use a better one, probably. They kissing? What's happening right now? That's a big ass cotton candy float. Tablets? In those things? Go. faster we move the headquarters, the better. So tired of just running over there. Next town over. Berlioz Cragheart. Alright. There's a way to change my name. I've been thinking that because I really don't like my first name being Lil. Oh. Wait, how did the packages end up being inside of the Scion's headquarters without going through Tataru first? That's weird. Another quest, eh? Or what it could be. Lorax, Trident. Yay, a new one. What do you want, Tataru? Linguistal? I'm going everywhere for this quest. Island tea leaves. This is where we at. This is where we're at with this quest. Holy shit. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh, it's so shy. Oh. Oh, that makes up for it. What this does? What does North do? Oh. So you should very He leaves. One more. Get it. Oh, well. Oh, never mind, I got it. Fuck it, run! I'm at wit's end. He leaves. You brought them! You really brought them! Thank you so much! There's no time to waste. I shall begin brewing without delay. A dollop of honey, a fresh mig of mint, aloe extract just so, tincture of tea, but no more than a hint. Du boy, my beloved bow. Next eyes and flan flesh, ground to a paste, fresh ogre, oh full fort. The news! Ah! I knew there was something I'd forgotten to mention. Oh, ill tidings, Lil. As ill as it can be. Another crisis in the making. Glad he has their priorities straight. Message from the Twid Adder came to Waking Sands while you were in Porthos. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on their face as he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Okay. What's happening? Someone please tell me what's going on before I do another filler quest. Another filler quest. Hey, you should check this out and investigate. Cause you have free time, right? Oh. Okay. Knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. You have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Thine arrival is customarily timely. Etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar voice. Voice? A foe face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. You dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Uranjay says, the readings bear a stronger resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I hope that the Muggles guard beyond such follies. Just get to the point. Suffice it to say this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Fucking hate it that they don't tell you outright what's happening. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hulua. He waiteth thee at the adder's nest. Pray hasten to Gardania. Ida and Papillamo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of crystal. Okay, possibly a primal. Most likely a primal. Most likely. Even know I know what primal it's gonna be. I have to skip the ending cutscene to not know what. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I could think of no one more qualified to. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Explain! Whoa, what? Oh, the shield. Like 200 events? Is that why I was missing all this time? No. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Cop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire 12's if left unchecked. Oh, so now I'm the ambassador for Moogles? Or the emissary, or whatever it's called? I'm glad this is voice acted. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle note, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kupo Clop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, and upon such short notice, surely Gardania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplokop has brought to us news of most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mogul King the 12th has returned to Eorzea. Wait, that's the threat? This is the threat? I'm so disappointed. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. That's like Greece mythology. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became disconcerted and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. He had a rope, you see. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Mughals came to this land, Kupo. All of us except for good King Mogul Mog the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mughal kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens from what I understand, that being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? It was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogul Mog the 12th is a myth, made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Mughals with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Did that even work? Isn't that how it works? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such a drastic measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mongols' guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, when that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come that may. I assure you, the Mongols' guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Mogul Mog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the selves who summoned the Ramu, you mean? You cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mughal kind but to Pridani as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, confront good King Mogul Mog the 12th and drive him from our midst. What if he's a good Mughal king guy? Thank you. The sanctuary of the Mongols' guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumion of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Aren't we taking a side here again? We're going against Mughals, which is a weird concept because they're like the most neutral force in Final Fantasy. Because they do whatever they want. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm getting hungry as usual. So I'll see you in the next day. And we'll see what's going on with King Mogul Mog the 12th, right? The 12th. And see what that's all happening about. And yeah, I'll check you guys later and hope you have a good Friday and weekend. Alright, I'll see you again. Bye.